Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. This will be taken short. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And incomplete to open things up. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
11. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, Zoo. 53, come on. Check, 53.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Undercrook. 13.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Garoppolo now, and that is incomplete.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
11.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready?
Mike, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there, knocking it away, and preventing that first touchdown.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
21.
Now Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a run with Peterson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 54.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. Go. Motion. Right there. 54 Mike.
Play action. Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quan Alexander Coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up.
Mike. Check. Watch 54. It's our time.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Out to the left here to Reed.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the slap.
On play action, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Forced out to his left. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here we go. 180.
53. Yeah. You don't want to know.
Hey, alert.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Mike 53. All day.
21. Here we go.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Here we go. Like 20.
Check 53. Here we go. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Mike, 53. Mike.
Go.
Let's go.
11.
On 2nd down and 4. Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
Here we go. 180.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
53 at the mark. Yeah, I got you.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. The 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell that offense.
On first down, it's Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Haskins now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
51. Hey, tight.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. They find some open field here. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 37 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They will take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Haskins, middle of the field. He's got McLaurin. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Haskins going to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 37.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go, baby. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
4th down, here's Haskins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here we go, here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Garoppolo now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. This 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Watch out. Tight end roll.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Wait. 21.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check. Lucky.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, D.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. To try again after the sack. Haskins, there goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 40. Yards as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Kill.
21. Here we go. I got you. Bring it, guys. Fight 51.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Goodwin able to haul it in. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Mike 51.
21.
Joker.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, that's good.
Now Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep left side. He's got a man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
First down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
65.
Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ryan Kerrigan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Coleman on the toss. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 17.
1, Omaha. He's coming. We got double up.
To throw is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Out to the left, it's complete to Dyson. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Haskins. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie game, probably time for one final play here. What do you do in this spot?
Now you're thinking about Hail Mary. You've got to find a way to heave it all the way towards the end zone and give yourself a chance. Your time management sheet tells you with this amount left on the clock, you don't get cute and try and get 2 plays, because if you try that, that's all you're going to get is one. And
rush coming, and he's taken down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Wait.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hookup right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime, so many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
Garoppolo on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, They brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Hey, gun. 21. Here we go. 21. 2.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
I got you. 11.
Watch the ship.
13.
Watch the twitch.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, gun.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
First throw of overtime for Haskins. And do you believe this? It's a safety, and the ball game is over. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Baltimore.
Crab cakes will be waiting for us, partners. We head to the airport.
Heck yeah.